Hello, my dears. This is Resilient Lives, pausing to spend a little time with you today, hoping and trusting that all is well with you and that you are continuing to feel the love and energy that we're beaming to you daily, regularly. So, it's Wednesday. The weeks fly by. The days fly by. It's Wednesday. We're halfway over this week. Seems like I just said that. And here we are. But it's important to stop and pause and take a moment to know that you are loved and ponder those thoughts and think about where am I? What am I feeling? How is life treating me? Because we are still in this pandemic, in both of these pandemics, we're still feeling the impact and the effect of all of this, and it's settling someplace in our bodies. And so we need to have a special antenna, an inner tuning in to what's going on within me, my mind, my body, my spirit, because anything that's going to sap our energy, we want out. Which reminds me of my little box gadget. Yesterday I spoke about let me out. excuse me, let me out of here. Somebody let me out. And as I piggyback on that from yesterday, I just want to pause and think about where we are. Already it's summertime. And usually in summertime, we're all ready to go somewhere, do something. We're ready for that break. And with this pandemic and all of the challenges that goes along with both pandemics, there is a probability that where we go might not be very far, since we haven't really broke into a new traveling rhythm, although some people are flying. So what are we going to do about summer vacation? What are we going to do? Well, that brings me to pausing. we've been every day or regularly saying, let's take a few minutes to pause. Let's stop what we're doing. Pausing actually means just shifting from what we're doing presently and just changing our ways of doing things and just stopping so that we can have a moment for ourselves, a moment to renew. And I would imagine that because of the pandemic and all of the stresses and the things that are work-related, that we have been feeling stressed, burned out, overworked, confused. We're feeling a whole lot of stuff. And the summer is here and we want out. We want out of the box that we somehow have placed ourselves in. You know, sometimes we place ourselves in a box because we're trying to conform to what we feel the community, the job, the relationship wants. And in doing that, we sacrifice ourselves. And now is a perfect time to go into a pausing kind of activity. And I was reading a book that was talking about pausing and using that as a way of life. So instead of just the, the 5 or 10 minute pause that you do with me, that you should daily pause, or pause for a weekend, or make it a monthly plan. The reason for that is to give yourself a break from all of the stresses and the roles, the number of hats you wear, the number of things that you do in the various organizations, the number of times you're working overtime or you're dealing with people. We do suffer from burnout, and being overwhelmed has an impact on our health. So let's look at what pausing would look like if we made a habit, made it a regular plan, if we dedicated our lives to pausing regularly. What would that look like? To me, it would be having a Shirley day or a Kevin day or a Sally day or whatever. It would be having a time just to discover whatever your needs would be or what you would want to be. And so this pandemic has allowed us really to kind of stay in and figure out the things that we want to do and things that we don't want to do. So as we consider thinking about taking advantage of pausing as a vacation, pausing and doing something we like instead of focusing on doing something for others, just think about yourself. I had a friend years ago who said he was in Philadelphia, and he said he was wanted to leave Philadelphia because Philadelphia had done nothing for him. He wanted to go to California. Now, that sounds interesting, but the problem with that is and was that wherever you go, you take you with you. Now, that's a saying from John Kabat-Zinn, which says, wherever you are, there you are. And so we can't go someplace and not take ourselves. So as we ponder, as we get ready to think about what kind of pausing and where we're going to go and what we're going to do, let's do a little inner reflection and make sure that what we're doing is not any of the things that we did to get ourselves stuck in the box that we were in, saying, get me out. Let's ponder and think about what this new experience could be like, how invigorating, how energizing. What would this pausing, if we took it as a vacation, if we went someplace, however it is, it's important to remember that wherever the plan is to go, we're going to be there. And so we must remember that whatever happened to us in the past is over. Whatever it was, yes, it probably had an impact on us, but it's over. We're out of the box. And so now what? What are we going to do now that we are out of the box? How are we going to be free and live an intentional life? Now remember, we're seeking to thrive. We've been sending virtual hugs. We've been sending a little love. We know we can't thrive without love and support. We've been talking about suiting ourselves up and making sure we were fully charged. And now we're at summertime, the season of what we used to call vacationing. So let's take this opportunity during this season to think about how we're going to approach days from this point on. Think about it. Remember, we want to slow down and live, but we have to remember the who that we're taking with us. Will I be my own best friend? How's that going to work? So talk to you another time. Be good. Know that you are loved, and we're beaming love and energy to you. Bye-bye.